Okay. Well, a few people are here. But what I say? Because I was going to start this stream at around 11, which I have. I had to start this stream as soon as possible because, well, I had just gotten off, and if you read the community post I posted a little bit ago, because fixing dinner, which I am right now, but also I was online with a couple of online friends. We just got done playing Cards Against Humanity, but it's all done, and now here I am. So, I kept my word. I kept my promise that I was going to live stream on New Year's Eve. And hello to anyone who's watching. There's gonna be more people showing up later, so there's only one person. Reveal yourself, whoever you are. Brennan, hello. Well, I would highly recommend you go check out the third and last video that was posted early this evening, because I go into so much detail. But long story short, let's just say that 2025, it was such a mixed bag. That goes for everyone else. It was not a great year, that's for sure. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that had had a mixed bag year. You know what I'm saying? Just yeah. Okay. Oh yes. Fix up some pizza and mac and cheese for dinner. How great is that? Yes, sirree. Be sure to give this stream a like. So. Best part of 25 for me was meeting. Nice. Good for you. Yeah. I would one day love to do that too. That would be great. So, Alexa, what time is it?
It's 11:09 p.m.
11:09. Well, yeah, we're still quite early until midnight hits. So, okay. I gotta cut the pizza for one thing. Stay. Okay. Right now I'm cutting the pizza, so. Jeez. I hate when this happens. Okay. Sorry, just had to concentrate. It's hot. Hey, bro. Happy New Year, Anchorman. I think I messaged saying Happy New Year, didn't I? A messenger? Pretty sure I did. Well, right now I'm just fixing up dinner and all that. Ooh. Well, I hope your day's been going good, Anchorman. You doing anything fun today? I don't know. Perfect. How far are you in? Because, I mean, unless, like, you know, the thing where, like, you watch, people watching movies at you start at a certain time, and when something big happens, that's when, boom, midnight strikes. Case of an Endgame, because when Tony snaps his fingers, yeah, midnight, but, I don't know. Don't you hate it when you just, like, scramble, like... The pervert. Ah! Okay. I don't know. Do you think you might make it up to... I don't know. Let's see. Three people. Hopefully it builds up some more. After all, because I mean, I announced it. I made it very clear, announcing that I was going to go live. So, you know. But right now I'm fixing my dinner. I just now finished it, but I'm just putting the stuff on the plate in the bowl. So. Uh-oh. Scheduling conflicts, I guess? Probably so. I mean, if you were going to see it not just for, I mean, it's not just because of the the Doomsday trailers, right? Because you legitimately wanted to go check out the third Avatar film. Yep. Man, when I want to get to eating, but there's still more things I need to do. Well, once again, hope all of you, your New Year's Eve is going pretty good. So, I don't know. Like, I would hope for the sake of you guys, like maybe not all of you, most of you have chosen not to go out and spend New Year's Eve because sometimes it can be very rowdy, you know. Especially in the case of I heard about this. I don't know if any of you have, like, what had been said, what would go out, what would be going, slow down, what would be going on this evening, and which are you know, most people are choosing to stay inside, but you know, well, I mean, for one thing, you know, you want to have parties or something in your house, yeah, but again, just, you know, want to just, like, not overdo it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just reheating some. I'm heating this up a few notches. Then I'm good to go. I don't know, like, because I mean, obviously, I'm going to continue streaming until like once midnight hits, but then when midnight hits, I don't know. We'll see how long I keep going. Yeah, because that's the thing like, because you never know. Like, people will then realize like when at some point they'll end the stream. No new comments yet. Right. Oh, I didn't see yours, Anchorman. Sorry. My friend wasn't off today, and it was only going to be the showing at 3:40. Originally, we were just going to meet up at 4, but it just didn't. Okay, maybe next time. You have another shot next time. All right. By the way, I don't know how many of you, for any of you Stranger Things fans out there, the finale came out this evening. Any of you watched that? I know my mom has. She texted me about that. And I technically already I hadn't seen it, but I already know one major spoiler, but I won't say. You have my word. Okay, that's good. Hold on. Okay, nice. You're gonna watch it tomorrow. Yep. Great. All right, taken care of. Let me rinse off my hands a little. Fork. I like having, I don't know about you guys, but I'm sure people do this, but I do it especially. I like to use forks when eating mac and cheese, so. Yep, that's my grub tonight. Looks tasty, doesn't it? I mean, anybody would go for pizza, right? Around New Year's? Hey, best example, because Futurama, the pilot episode, like, yeah, pizza delivery, that was a prank call and such, so. Yeah. Nice. That sounds yummy. Ooh. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to place the camera so it's facing me. I've always been meaning to do this. That's good. How does the angle look? I guess it doesn't matter. I guess. Oh well. I actually, because I was watching something else on YouTube, and then after it was over, then Carpetbagger's stream, yeah, which is how ironic is that? Because I'm streaming, he's streaming, so a lot of people are streaming this evening. I hope the lighting. I mean, hope the lighting's okay. I don't know. Maybe I might. Maybe I might. We will have to wait and see. I mean, here's another. I just saw this earlier, man. I don't know if you did, Anchorman, because I heard that. Well, James Gunn specifically stated that there won't be any casting announcement for Wonder Woman, the DCU Wonder Woman. You know, because on account of like this having to do with Man of Tomorrow. So, yeah. Anyways. I might want to, yeah. I feel like I want to kind of, I don't know. Again, I feel okay right now with the lighting and such, but still. Let me go. Let me turn one of the lights. I don't know if that's gonna. That's not. It's not gonna make a huge difference because I turned on bright. I lit up one of the lights in the bathroom hallway. Hallway leading to the bathroom in my room. So yeah. All right. Okay. So. Alexa, what time is it? Ah, 11:24. We'll be getting there soon. Yeah, this is the very first. Yeah, and also this is the very first time I'm doing this kind of stream. You realize that? Never done this kind of thing before. No, I did. I kind of feel like maybe I'd somewhat. No, not really. So we are very close. Just think. Once the new year arrives, we'll now have entered into, for us geeks, nerds, like what's coming up next. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, all the exciting movies and all that are making our way, just, yeah. Anyways. I was feeling a sneeze coming in, but. Hello, Luke. You missed out because I was fixing dinner, and now, yeah, I finished it. I came back in my room. I set up the camera. So yeah. Now I'm pulled up a Tim Tracker video. I know I talked about this in the third and last video that was posted early this evening, around 9 p.m. I mentioned about, because, you know, I'm sure most of you know Adam the Woo passed away before Christmas, and last week, that is, and I know there's a lot of those, including me, you know, watching a lot of his content, which I've been doing. I've been doing it almost out throughout today, and now I technically am. I've got a Tim Tracker video pulled up that has Adam in it, so. kind of feel like I want to. Yeah. I will kind of scooch the chair. I don't have to keep turning, so. Oh. Ah! I didn't want to bump the tripod. There we go. I think that's a bit better. Eek. Ugh. It's hot. Might as well, wave. People coming in and out. I'm waiting for, questions and comments to come in, so... I mean, I want to, I want to talk a lot, but it's I can't think of anything specific to bring up at this moment. But... I don't know, because depending on how many people show up, by all means, you can count down in the comment section when we get up there. Let's see. I've heard the Englishman who is terrible for. iCarly reference. Yeah. Yep. Speaking of which, mouthful. I heard that. Yeah. I'm sure most of you know the iCarly movie that's underway, tying all things up, from the sequel series. It's supposed to start filming sometime early this coming year, so whenever. I don't think that's going to happen. I definitely doubt that. But who knows? Probably the same would go for Noah Monk, Gibby. Because he too passed on appearing in the iCarly sequel series. At least his younger brother appeared. Plays Guppy. It's a funny skit. Honestly, I never gave it any thought on what be my favorite skits that come from iCarly. There's that. The cowboy and the idiot farm girl, that one. Baby Spencer, yeah, that was another one. Now, to mention this again, like I did in the third and last video, published earlier this evening, reflecting on this year, 2025. I don't want to get my hopes too high, yeah, for next year. Meaning that, you know, back in 2024, late 2024, when I was giving my hopes that 2025 would be a good year, well, I guess you could say I spoke too soon, but, So, what are the chances? What are the chances? What are the chances sometimes? Yeah, but, at the same time, I mean, of course I'm positive and have some exciting things in consideration for next year, of course. I think I overdid the mac and cheese too hot, but it'll cool down. By the way, the Tim Tracker video I've got planned right now, because it's the one where I think it's one of my top favorite ones. I'll count that also because we've got Adam the Woo and Justin Scarlett being in it. Going to Disney World on a Thursday. I went to Be Our Guest restaurant, and the Wishes fireworks having played, and they go to Space Mountain, the Splash Mountain, in the evening. And this leads me to also mentioning was that I remember seeing just one YouTube video of someone having record on Splash Mountain on New Year's Eve. Anyways, I finished on the first drink and I had chocolate milk. Now I'm gonna drink Coke. Who's the best Avenger? Why would you ask me that? Because it's very complicated and it's hard to choose. I mean, look, we each have our favorite Avengers, right? So, actually, let me pizza. I mean, if we're talking what? The original first batch of Avengers? Well, you're not the only... You wouldn't be the only one, Scott, that loves Hawkeye. I know my mom loves Hawkeye. Ooh. Yeah, nice cold Coke. Ooh, alright. Alexa, what time is it? 11:36. Yep. So, yeah, Thor. Oh yeah, Thor. Not once has nobody given a like on this live stream, but we'll see. The more I keep going live, the more people are going to show up. We'll see. Uh, yep. I don't know, because I've been kind of keeping this private. Nothing, nothing against anybody, but I've technically talked to one person, been communicating. That is, but let's see where it goes. Oh. Man, still hard to believe, because we've now come up to 2025. Like, the end of 2025 and 2026 is almost upon us. Yeah, I met someone to do it, but well, if you don't want to give too much away, that's okay. But what's been going on specifically? Like what? Because the person just not finding you interesting? Because I know how that would feel. Because let's face it, we're always. It's just like what Shrek says. They judge me before they even know me. See? Because, yeah. That's a shame. It is. But, it kind of feels like, we shouldn't really flat out give up, right? I don't know, because you never know. You just never know until that person steps in. You know. Should you not give up? If you're asking me if you should not give up, then I would say you shouldn't. You should not give up. Don't stop. Because again, you just never know. You're very welcome, my bro. Because obviously, I'm of course I'm one of those friends that just looking after and helping those. You know what I'm saying? Aha! You're almost getting there. I mean, if that's what you're going, if you started at a good time and like right as 12 o'clock hits, that's right when Tony snaps his fingers. I mean, we'll see. 'Cause Alexa, what time is it now? I don't think, I'm not sure. I don't know. May or may not be able to get there. Just. Now I've got Smosh playing. Hmm. I'm kind of taking my time eating, so. All right, shoot. Hmm. Once again, like, yeah, shoot whatever it is you're gonna type that's funny. So. I'd love to hear, of course. I didn't read it. Like, I turn and I see that it was just. I guess you must have mistyped it. I don't know. We'll see. Alexa, what time is it? 46. We're getting close. We're gonna be getting there soon. Oh man, I can't believe they're almost there. I guarantee you can't believe it either. How can you? Like I said, even in the third last video I posted earlier this evening, because it feels like yesterday. Feels like yesterday was the start of this year. Ugh. When it gets to you, even at a young age, I tell you, right? Right? Come on. I know I'm not the only one, so. Anyways. You know, I don't know why it didn't occur to me in the video, in the third to last video, reflecting on this year. Because I didn't bring this up. I feel bad that I didn't. Thankful. I am thankful for still being here. Well, because, of course, continuing doing YouTube. And also on account of you guys, Sadly, there were some that turned my back. They turned their backs on me. But but not all of them, of course. No. In fact, some of them who did turn their backs on me, they came back. They came back to me, actually. Not all of them, but some of them. Like, long story short, but, long story, but anyways. I didn't read the comment. What is it? Ohio State lost, so it's a good day, Sonny. Okay, Jeremy. I'm not following that, but, Alexa, what time is it? Repeat. Alexa, what time is it? 11:48. Oops. Just like, what, 2 minutes? Well, yeah. We'll be heading straight to 11:50. God. Hard. Yeah. Nah, because, I've got Smosh playing right now. I've got the meme stuff playing. It's a compilation. I'm sure most of you have seen, like, those compilations, amazing compilations, no matter who's doing them on YouTube. Compilations of anything Smosh, and particularly just, Any other comments? Because I've been looking at the screen. No. Alexa, what time is it? 11:50? Is that it? Uh-oh. We made it to there. We've made it there. Here's something else. I don't know about you guys, depending on where you live, but where I live, actually this has happened before. Some people around where I live, they've set off fireworks, but maybe not tonight. Well, who knows? Yeah, Happy New Year to Chatty. Yep, I know, Chatty. 10 minutes away. Imagine if the co-workers were Power Rangers from... Okay. And? Hopefully Iron Man snapped. I mean, how close are you getting to that? Again, because, like... I don't know how people do this. I mean, unless, obviously, like, obviously you look it up online and, so on, but... There's that, the toe snapping. But there's also the thing where people have played Star Wars, A New Hope. Right as the Death Star strikes, boom, midnight hits. Okay, we're at the final battle. So, maybe you have a shot. Maybe you have a... Record it. Why don't you record it, Scott? You ought to record that. Why don't you? One guy's singing... Where you're living? Is this for real? Is this happening in your area, Chatty? If so, oh my God. Be careful, because, That's another thing, because even drunks, they're out there. They're out there singing and all that. Oh my gosh. Well, stay indoors, of course. Don't interfere. I mean, like, look, even if, like, drunk people would seem harmless, sometimes you never know. Of course, we gotta take precautions. But, yeah. Man. Well, let's see. Alright. Other live streams I'm looking at, because, yeah. Every year's do you? I mean, ever since 2019, Avengers Endgame came out, you've been doing that? Nice. This kind of became a tradition, granted, not happening tonight, because my mom and I, we would watch Die Hard, but not this evening, fortunately. Not that I don't want to complain. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, no. Please. Ouch. I got a lot of Lego. Yeah, I did see your post. I saw your post about that. Flashing images we saw, like, that's just a video I've got playing on my TV, YouTube. I don't feel tired, but at the same time, when you don't feel and act tired, just, 5 minutes away. Jeez Louise. Where is your bottle of champagne? I don't drink champagne. I don't. Probably for the best. I mean, it's people's business if they want to, but, if you do the right thing, just don't drink too much. Alright, let me kind of get up. Well, not really. I just kind of I've been sitting in this position too long, so, okay. Would someone please give this stream a like? We're 51 minutes in and so far no like. Well, I don't know. I'm not trying to force you guys, I'm just saying. Anyways. Excuse me. Alexa, what time is it? 11:55. I had first drink the other day, but alright, if you didn't like it and just thought it was terrible, then don't do it again. Simple as that. By the way, did I ever mention? No, I don't think so. Fun fact, I actually, early this month, I actually recorded, so far I've recorded a good chunk of videos that are scheduled for next month. Most prominently, reviews. Yeah, I've recorded a few chunk of reviews, my dad being in one of them. The one that me and him did, we're very proud of. He especially is, too. We thought that we both felt that was the best review video we did, but you'll have to wait and see what it is. And here's the thing, just one, okay, the number of reviews that my dad is in with me for next month is just one, and that one, as I just said, is the one that my dad considered, and I consider, too, the best one we've done. I mean, that hasn't been the only one. We've done other pretty good ones, but this one in particularly, which I won't say what it is until there's going to be a teaser for it in the community post, obviously. But then when it comes out, then you'll know. But let's just say, because, man, we were so full of energy, especially my dad. That's for sure. We are very close. What, 3 minutes now? Yeah. Hard to believe still. Like I said, by all means, you can do a countdown if you wanted to in the comments section. I'd love to see. I'd love to see anybody do that. But, you know. Alexa, what time is it? 11:58? Jeez. If you're gonna make it, you know what? I don't know, because I think depending, you might not. No, because the only people that the people that have done that and posted videos of that on YouTube, that they knew exactly, like, you know. I'm just simply saying, because. Oh, all right. Alexa, what time is it? 58. So very shortly we're gonna hit the 59. So everybody prepared for 2026? Yep. All right, good. You'll let me know. Scott, would you, if you don't mind, by all means, give the stream a like, because we need a like on this stream. Yes, 1 minute. Yep, that's right, 1 minute. Yep, I just said 11:59. This is it, guys. I've just got random. I'm pulling up random streams. Yeah, so. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. I just simply ask, you know, because I'm always enforcing or anything like that. There had to be a like. Hey, especially, like, we needed to have a like before midnight, right? This stream needed one. I think, like, what, 37 seconds now? Yeah. We're up to very close to 10 seconds. That's right. And, yep. Oh, super close. Well, then. All right. We've made it. Happy New Year, guys. We have made it. Super close. Okay, so maybe by now the snapping has happened, I guess. Nice. Okay, so it was like, what, 1 minute late? But that's okay, you know. At least you try, like, you know. No big deal, I guess. One car passed. As I said a little moment ago, I have been pulling up different streams, and right now I've got one over at Disney World that's playing right now. The fireworks have just gone off, exploding, so. You know, Disney can really go at it with the fireworks. Ain't that the truth? Let's see. Yeah, happy 2026. We've made it. I'm eating a Pop-Tart in my underwear to start a new year. Okay. Why would you do that? Why? I don't know. That's your business. I just heard an explosion. Well, obviously that was a firework, so anyways. Let's see. Check out other. Let's go back and look at the other streams. You know, they usually had sang this, right? Should old acquaintances be forgot? Yeah, they had sang that. So, anyways, yeah. You know, I mean, like I said, like I talked about in the last video that came out as of yesterday, um, reflecting on 2025, because like I said, as of now, last year was a mixed bag, but at the same time, there were some good days. There was a lot of things that happened in 2025 that I, of course, did not expect, but yet, they just happened. They just happened. Yeah. We're gonna have those, and we're also gonna have we're gonna have those moments where we look back sometimes on the stuff that happened, and just we have to deal with it. I think I'll keep going I'll keep the stream going for a little bit longer, till I get tired, of course. Um, I mean, I was hoping that more people would show up, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know until I keep the stream going. We'll see. We shall see. Anyways, I haven't finished the rest of my dinner, so. Mm. So surreal still. Unsurreal, so surreal. Yeah, Um now I've got another Adam the Woo video playing, and hard to believe that, he's gone, and we now enter into 2026 without him. That's a shame. I'm noticing like a white beam or something. I guess it's just on account of like the what's up top here, I guess. This video I've got playing of Adam Woo, it's the Disneyland Hotel. I finished the mac and cheese. And despite there's no people here, as the stream's going on right now, I'm still going to talk. I tell you what, maybe sometime, maybe the next couple of days I'll do another stream. We'll see. Whew. Oh. I'm taking Scott had to get going, but I feel like there's one or two things I want to share, but I'd rather wait until. I'd rather want to talk about it when people are here. You guys have been so great, when I've done this before, I've talked about a few personal things going through me, but yeah. I think, yeah, there's not that much pizza left on my plate, but I think I'm done. I'll be done with it. I'm done. I think I'm done now, but with dinner. But, I'm not going to eat the rest of it, too. I hate to let it go to waste, but sometimes, sometimes it wouldn't be a big deal on how much is left, right? So, and if you don't feel up to eating the rest of it, then, no big deal. So... Cake for New Year's. Did you left at some point, Scott? Because now you're back, I take it, so. I hate when I don't get why this does it, because right now it's showing 0 people, but you're here, Scott, so. All right. Okay, see, because like that, now it's fixed. Excuse me. Oh, you were recording something? Okay. Ugh. Well, I think I'll keep it going for just a little bit more than I think by this point I'm going to end it, so, yeah. Like I said earlier, I think, yeah, I'm going to plan maybe the next couple days, like maybe during the weekend, we'll see. Granted, of course, since the Christmas Eve reviews were finished, not that much uploading for the weekends, that's for sure. However, I do plan, Lego DuckTales? Cool. But as I was saying, I I think maybe during the weekend. Certainly not Saturday because I'll be doing something else Saturday. I'm going to be joining with some of my some a couple of online friends doing a stream. Um, maybe Sunday. We'll see. Nice, good. 60s Batmobile. Which, by the way, now that 2026 has arrived, now this year marks the anniversary of 60s Batman. Indeed. Not only that, but Star Trek. Bunch of biggies from the 60s and that came out in 1966. Some that started in 1966. Yep. Batman being one of them, and Star Trek, the original series. That's for sure. Hmm. For my news. Nice. Like what, this evening? Or maybe like the next day or so. You know. I'd take it the movie or maybe episodes. Okay, the next day. Okay. But which one? The movie or some episodes? Yeah, DVD. The show. Okay. All right. So I take it the show. You know, if you're going to be watching the show, I mean, the movie, there's also the movie, but if you're going to do the show, then yeah. Here's something, I just feel like saying, because despite the campy and corniness of 60s Batman, there's just something about it that has a charm to it. And it's an important piece of Batman material in the history of Batman. Live action, especially. Because here's the thing. Had it not been for the 60s Batman, the comics of Batman would have been discontinued. And we would have not gotten anything else Batman in the future. That, of course, includes the movies. And whatever else came our way. If it hadn't been for the 60s Batman. Because, yep, getting people interested and all that again for Batman, just, yep, it's thanks to the 60s show. Indeed. Now, let's face it, because even, it's kind of important that, 60s Batman, more aimed for the kids. Of course, even all ages can enjoy it. Do I like the kelp shake? That's not even a real thing. Like, you're talking about the one from You're talking about what from SpongeBob? No, because it's never. It does exist. I've seen where a kelp shake bottle's been customly made. Well, kind of, but with a 3D scanner, 3D printer, that is. Because, Emily the engineer, oh yeah, she's talented. I follow her, so she made a kelp shake bottle. I don't know, it would depend. Maybe if they got the kelp shake right, unlike what whoever the heck ran the kelp shake business in SpongeBob in that episode, they got it completely wrong. They screwed it up, By the way, because speaking of SpongeBob, because as of last month, now that we're in January, as of last month, the new SpongeBob movie came out. I don't think you saw it, Scott, but if anybody else who maybe anybody watching the stream has. But, for me, I'm just gonna wait until it comes out on Paramount Plus. Because the last time I saw one of the SpongeBob movies was, as of now, 11 years ago. Because back when it was, when it was 2025, that was 10 years ago when Sponge Out of Water came out. My dad and I, we saw that. We both enjoyed it. So yeah, but as of now, that was 11 years ago when we saw that. If you were in a Dan Schneider, hold on. I mean, I guess that would depend. I bloody don't know. If anything, I'd probably follow in Jerry's footsteps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jerry Trainer, because we know Jerry Trainer. God bless him. Yeah. I don't know. I still don't feel tired. I guess obviously your body does, but movie over. Oh, the credits already start. Great. Golly. Sometimes you just can't stop a yawning. Just comes after the next, after the next. That reminds me, because, my family and I, we once had a cat that went through different stages of yawning. A small one, then a big one, then a very big one. Why? There's no doubt there's been more than just one cat that does it, right? Because, Anyways, 3 people are here. Say something in the comments. I'd love to know who's here. Well, I will say this. Now that Thursday's hit, well, because Thursdays, Tuesdays and Thursdays, that's when review videos come out. And if anybody saw the last 2 reviews that came out as of last month, the last 2 Christmas reviews, well, for today's reviews that come out very later today, of course, in the afternoon and the evening time, they will be 2 live-action Disney films. Now, I've already teased and mentioned this in a community post. I left you guys guessing, but man, some of you have guessed wrong. I did say live action. One of you said Recess, but no, because it's not Recess. That's animated, not live action. Let's see. Smashays? Am I saying your name right? Say, Eli, how's today's the new year? Not bad, I guess. I'm doing all right. I know I'm looking off to this side. I should be looking right here, but I don't know. I'm looking off to the side. Well, because I'm looking at myself. Anyways. Camera's right there, but my finger's pointing, so I have to look at you. Anyways. Yeah, I've got one of my friends over at C1 Band Major. I've got one of their, past streams playing. Retrospective podcasts, that is. Yeah. Let me Let me stand up momentarily. Woo. Just to, stretch some. So I was wondering, what's your thoughts on the what now? On the PJ Masks? Never watched it, and that show didn't come out when I was young, when I was little. Okay, so Jeremy says, "What part of the country?" I live in West Virginia. I pointed this out earlier because I only heard one explosion. Obviously that was one firework, but that's it. Like I haven't heard anything else. And if the camera picked it up, because like the stream picked it up, the sound out there is Well, let's see. Alexa, what time is it? 12:23. Okay, I think by now I'm just gonna call it. I call it a day and just put away the chair. Well, move it aside, move it out of the way, because yeah. There's a little behind the scenes. I pushed the chair out of the way. William says, "Hi there." Yep, same back to you. Oh yes, it is indeed arrived. I gotta put a couple of stuff away that I placed on the chair. Granted, I can always, if any point, I put the stuff away, but I've always left some stuff on the chair when I just put it away, like I set it aside. Hey, it's snowing. Oh, that's great to see. Sorry, guys. I had to put some stuff away, so yeah. But I can see that it's currently snowing right now. It is. So. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to collapse on the bed and but has it been kind of like raining? Because I don't know. Like, I don't know about the snow, because if the snow is causing the floor to be wet, I don't know. Because, we would sometimes get that kind of snow that just be not that much, not the best snow for us to get, Mm. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I feel a lot better. I feel comfortable just like collapsing on the bed. Yeah. How could you not? Okay. Thanks so much. You're welcome. Wait, what was I saying that led you to saying thank you? Oh, yeah, because I was like, I was saying, back to you, saying back to you, because with what you said to me in your last comment. Okay. It's amazing that, well, I don't know, because, like, until, like, when the stream's over and when I check, because, ugh. You know, just I think yeah, because like as I recall, we the stream didn't get up to say, 1 hour until after midnight hit. Yeah. I mean, because, on account that I started this early at early 11, so an hour ago. So, oh, one thing's for sure, like, later this evening when I go to bed and get up in the morning, like, yeah, just back to same old usual stuff. Like, I do have another reaction video to record that's going to be for tomorrow, now that it's Thursday. I had already recorded. I'm kind of like, my butt's kind of like a bit stiff, or not stiff, but just like, man, I'm trying to make myself comfortable. Okay, as I was saying, I actually, the first two reactions that are coming out this coming Friday, because I had recorded did I do it yesterday? Yeah, I did. I recorded the first one yesterday, and now I'll later record the second one. So let's just say that, well, if you keep up and if with this and because what comes out on each Fridays, because, well, this coming Friday will be reactions to Nostalgia Critic, and, well, let's just say that they, just why not, at least one more of this, Christmassy, it'll be something Christmassy, yeah, sometimes they'll sometimes post at least one or two more Christmassy videos, even when it's January, right? So, go figure. Man. No, I'm not passing out. I'm just I've been kind of sitting down in the chair for so long. I just, kind of oh, man. Just kind of trying to, my bottom will feel okay soon. Yeah. Obviously, you're joking, Jeremy, but yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I hope you guys are having a happy and safe New Year. Not doing anything extreme, anything like that. Too intoxicated, as they would say. Not me, of course. Never. I mean, granted, because I'd love to attend to a party, but I mean, of course, if it wouldn't be that extreme, if it were, I'd do something. I would do something about it. Oh, I would. I'm pretty sure that maybe by this point and what I'm feeling in me, I would have the courage to do something about it. Try my damnedest to be the peacemaker, but let's see. Top fans. Yeah. I'm glad that early this evening, of course, when I had set up the camera on the tripod, green screen, because I've always been meaning to do that. Yep. If you have any more questions, by all means. Just by the way, because, Anchorman had been watching Endgame this evening. It just reminded me, because, because, I'm sure most of you know Endgame's coming back in theaters this coming September. Now that's 2026. God. Supposedly Endgame's going to have an end credit scene Obviously on account of Doomsday, because, Endgame is, well, Doomsday is going to basically, it is supposed to be a sequel slash direct follow-up to Endgame. I mean, even like say, well, I mean, it's as if like any of the other Avengers film, like, okay, Avengers, the first Avengers film, and Avengers: Age of Ultron, they weren't really exactly follow-up sequel, not exactly, you know. But I mean, when it came to say, Infinity War and Endgame, well, they really weren't any follow-ups to uh, Age of Ultron. Um, but yeah, but point being said, then when it came to uh, Infinity War and Endgame, they were back to back, like they were two films like together, like sequels, and you know what I'm saying, like. Anyways. Uh. Well, I mean, how long do I want to keep this going? Maybe not too long, I think. Yeah. I know what. Oh God, you're gonna bring this up again. Of course, he loves counting. But, you're going to bring up, I know what you're going to bring up, but, you've brought up too many times, Anchorman. Just let it go. Well, I kind of. Yeah, something like that. Is anybody else, like, okay, second person who was here, like, leave a comment or something? Because. Alright, guys. I think by this point, the streamer has run its course. That's how they say it, right? Course. Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm glad that I kept my word and what I planned on doing a live stream on account of New Year's. And I did so. Mission accomplished. Yep. But, again, as I said a few times earlier, I do plan and consider on doing another stream in the next couple of days or so. Maybe sometime during the late weekend. We'll see. But, you'll find out. Of course, I'll mention it in a community post, and so on. But overall, this was fun. This was fun, and even though unfortunately not many people showed up, I mean, even when I announced it, just maybe I don't know. God, I'd hope it wouldn't be anything intentional, because that would just be betrayal, or well, I don't know. Just yeah. Anyways, but. This was a lot of fun, and I think I mean, because I'm pretty sure some of most of the people, like, who didn't show up to the stream, like, probably just they're too busy and occupied. Yeah, but yeah, overall this was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I did this, doing a live stream around New Year's, and I'm glad that people came in and out, and they just so on. Happy New Year, Endea, if I said that right. Yeah. But yeah, but that's gonna do it, guys. That's gonna do it for this evening. So I hope all of you have a happy and safe New Year for the rest of the evening. And if you feel tired, just go straight to bed and all that. Just leave it at that. And again, make 2026 a good and positive year. It's up to you. Do the best you can, and I know I do the same for myself. Yeah. for all of us. But yeah, once again, y'all have a happy and safe New Year. See you in the next upcoming videos. In fact, yeah, again, the first 2 reviews that are coming out in the afternoon of today. Now that's Thursday. And yeah, for what else is coming your way throughout this month and from there on. Yep. And yeah, until the next stream, which will be, again, sometime in the late weekend. Yeah. Anyways, once again, have a happy, safe, and positive New Year. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy New Year, Scott. Happy New Year to anyone still watching. Take care. Peace out. Bye for now.